That's right. You just kicked all that knowledge and then contradicted itself in the same.
Well, you know, sometimes it's like that, man.
I
I mean, because the
see the
reason
nigga
being,
ready to kill him.
well, I mean, well, a lot of times, man, this ain't even about an individual being conscious. A lot of times, all the individual knows is that they have an objective, they have a goal, they have some point that they want to reach. How they reach it, they don't know, but they know they want to obtain this object. So, in the midst of trying to obtain this object, they go on this journey, and the journey is consisted of obstacles that are designed and set up for him not to reach his obstacle. And I think that a lot of times when we go on these journeys, we know that it's going to be things in our way that's going to try to impede us and or stop our progress. I think that that's life. Life is full of obstacles. Life is full of barriers. Life is full of roadblocks. Right? Life is full of potholes. Oh man, so many people know that there's potholes on that block, but they still go down it. They don't choose to go around the pothole. They still choose to fall in the pothole, go through the same situations that they went through previously before they fell in the pothole as if they'd never been in it before. People try to prevent that indirectly by creating unnecessary situations or saying unnecessary things that they think they might need to say but they don't. It's like they're trying to achieve it to such a magnitude as to a point to where they'll say and do whatever it is that they have to say and do in order to do what needs to be done. But in case in point, when the situation changes, so does the scenario. That's why people switch up. That's why people don't necessarily, to me, I don't think people are lying. I think people are just saying what they feel they need to say in order to obtain what it is that they're trying to get. I don't think that they're necessarily lying. But I think that they're just saying and doing what they need to do in order to obtain that thereof.
Like give an example though,
like giving an example.
You know, somebody trying to, you know, I get what you're saying, but like just to paint the picture a little clearer.
Your brother said it the best. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm a different type of individual because I honestly came through. And that's it right there because even in today's society, right there, that's a prime example of how people are used to saying things, but people are used to people not coming through. And so there's no validity into what people are saying nowadays. Now that I came through on what I said, my word is now becoming my bond. Not because I said it is, but because I backed up my word on what I said to an individual who might have been looking forward to meeting me but had no anticipation. Because here goes another one of Jet Black's friends and shit that said that they're gonna come down but probably won't show up.
Right.
That separates me from a bunch of individuals unbeknowingly. See, a lot of times we create we separate ourselves from other individuals and we don't even know it because we on our own path and we on our own journey. But see, that goes along with you being in tune with your purpose as well as who you are.
I think some people take that wrong though. Like when they call it switching up, when in fact it ain't even switching up. It's just that you align with a different course now, and you're moving away from them, and they may take it personal. You know what I'm saying? Like dudes be feeling some type of way, like man, you don't talk to me no more. Man, you don't reach out to me. Almost kind of like weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you grow, you know, you grow away from certain things, man.
GRO, ain't that how y'all do it? GRO. Yeah, you gotta say it with some authority, man. What Shaka used to say it with some conviction.
Yeah.
GRO. Yeah, but one thing that I noticed about what you said, man, is based off of how people take things. But see, you have to understand what we have acquired, we did not take. We didn't take anything. What it was given to us. It's not that we take it or they took it. The way we gave it to them, they didn't understand it. They didn't take nothing because they can't take nothing from us. Because the only thing that they can receive is what they see. And in a world full of deception, what are you really looking at? You know what I'm saying? So they're not taking anything. They can't take you for granted. you can give them a part of you that they don't understand and they don't recognize. So what they do, they fall into a state of being manipulative. And in the state of being manipulative, they miss the blessing. See, it's a blessing all in the guise. It's all disguised as a blessing. But when you have people that think inside of a box, because you got to remember, when you inside of a box, man, you only bouncing off of 4 walls, man, until you come outside the box. And then once you come outside the box, you unlimited. But when you have limited people inside limited boxes, then you have limited individuals inside of a limited box with limited thinking. And I mean, and nature shows you that. I mean, you can put the snake in the box, right? But the snake won't grow no bigger than what the box is.
Right.
So, with retrospect to that being said, you got to open it up. And when you open it up, that means you have more individuals inside of your circle that's bringing more resources.
On your horizons, you know.
Because now you got more opportunities. The more resources you have, the more opportunities you have. And the more opportunities you have, the more of a chance you have to be successful. Being successful is overrated, man. Because I don't think that the real fruit in the banana is the success. I think the real fruit in the banana is the process. And the process is to peel the peel back. You know, the process of peeling the peel back to get to the banana, to me, is the process. That's where the real hard work comes in. But how many people really look at that process of peeling the banana? You ever hear anybody say, "Ah, man, I took that banana and you should have saw how I peeled it back"? Now, they don't say that because they're not looking at the work. They're only looking at how the banana tastes.
The process of growing the banana in the first place, you know.
Yeah, nobody's looking at that. So I think that as a whole, man, is something that's missing out here, man. You know, that's why society is the way that it is. You know what I'm saying? What if, you know, and let's talk about prison. Because prison is a big problem, or a big fault of why society is the way that it is. I mean, even with the music, is you got the music. The music leads people to the prison system because the music raps about things that get you there. You know, where are all the rappers coming out of? Prison. What are all the rappers rapping about? Prison. Either they rapping about prison or things that got them to prison. Nobody raps about what keeps them out of prison. Nobody raps about what they do after they get out of prison. Nobody raps about how they successfully get CDLs and acquire a job after getting out of prison. See, and that's where we get stuck, because we, as a people, all we hear about is the negativity. Even when we was incarcerated, bro, motherfuckers coming near the recidivism rate was all-time high, right? And here you have people coming back and forth in and out of the prison system talking about it's hard out here. So, I mean, in retrospect to that, I mean, I think it's just really fucked up out here. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm seeing so many people coming back until I started educating myself. I had to tell my one of the people at my job, man, I can be taught or you can teach me something, but I can't be programmed. You know, I'm not programmable.
To go back what you said about the music and stuff today, how do you make money off of music if you're not sending the message that the people want to hear? How, you know, how does a person change into actually speaking about something and making it something that the people want to hear, something that the people want to listen to? Like, they want to go to the Pandora and they want to type that particular song or genre, or, you know, where do you start? You know, the music that's selling is the music that's portraying women in this negative light, you know, men in this negative light, especially black men and black fathers, and, you know, us glorifying the prison system or whatnot, you know, indirectly or directly.
Well, you have to start your own. You have to start your own genre of music. You have to start your own different brand of music. You know, for me, man, you know, I like to make message music that has a message in it. You know what I'm saying? Because for every demographic of individual out here, it's a demographic of music. Now, even though I might not listen to any one particular type of music, it's another demographic that does. So it's not so much about me making music to fit a particular group or a different Grammy. It's just about making music for the people that like to hear what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? My message ain't for everybody because everybody's not on what I'm on. And with that being said, I think that's how a lot of people get lost in the song.
Because it ain't about it. So it ain't about the money for you.
Well, nah, the money will come later. But the whole thing is you got to be able to build. Music brings people together. I mean, history will show you that. You know, that's where they got it misconstrued at when you have all these individuals claiming that the slaves were having a good time in bondage just because you saw them dancing or you saw them by the campfire. No, it's not that they was having a good time or they enjoyed being in bondage or being in slavery, but the little time that they did have away from the slave master or the time that they did have away from the fields or the plantation, they made the best of it and utilized it because joy was far and in between during that era. So anytime you even saw a compadre or a person that you hadn't seen in weeks or months because you've been out there in the field working for Mr. Charlie, yeah, it's a thing to celebrate because you didn't get beat to death, you know, or your wife didn't get raped, you know. But here it is, the individuals that started the whole culture of the pedophilia or whatever, pedophiling, murdering, raping. That's how they established America. Now they done turned around and made it look like we're the animals. You know what I'm saying? That they're walking around cutting out black male body parts, phalluses, putting them up on walls, hanging people. But we're hangers and we're the murderers, and they're portraying us every night on TV as killers, as murderers. That's where we got it from. We got it from them. So now we are perpetuating a behavior that's unbeknown for us because it goes back to worshiping the false god. Everybody's running in behind this Jesus. I don't know Jesus. That's his real name. Because history tells you that the day is what now. I mean, but it's like the government can lie to you right in your face. And it's like, that's what makes a nigga a nigga. Because you can tell the truth right to him in his face and he still won't believe you. And that's a nigga. That's a non-believer. Any non-believer is a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't that it is not that he's unconscious. He's conscious, but he don't want to be conscious. So that's what makes a nigga a nigga. Because he's conscious of his behavior, but he still goes off and does it anyway.
So you could be woke. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta.
What do you mean to be woke? We woke right now, but what we doing?
Right.
We ain't doing shit.
Right.
What's the use of being woke if you ain't gonna get up? If you ain't gonna get up out the bed, you could be woke and be laying there watching a dumbass soap opera. You woke, but look at what you're watching. You're watching shit that rocks you to sleep.
Right.
So once you become woke, you have to get up. You got to wake up, then you got to get up. See, and once you get up, in the process of getting up, that means that you come to a realization, man, that you need to change. You need to change, man. You getting up. Because now you woke up. You woke up and realized shit, something ain't right. So now you're getting up trying to fix what ain't right. So in the process of waking up, then you get up, and after you get up, when you get up, you do what? You standing up. Now you upright. You know what I'm saying? You standing up. You're on your feet. You know what I'm saying? Because the resources and the knowledge and things that you have acquired has got you upright now. It's got you ready. It's got you prepared. Because now you have the knowledge. You are equipped with things. So once you wake up, you get up. When you get up, you stand up. Now what you do after you stand up? You man up. You man up. That's it. You're man. And when you man up, that means that you taking all the knowledge that you have acquired, and now you ready to take it. You ready to put it out now.
That's real motion. Huh?
That's real motion because you driving from Kansas City down to Columbia. You know what I'm saying? You got people believing in you that don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what it means, man. Waking up ain't to wake up just ain't it, man. Wake up, get up, stand up, man, Blk Phx Production, man. You know, leave something behind for people to grow from, man. That's what this shit's about, man.